We arrive at two large marinas on Ottawa Beach Road. First, Anchorage Marina with a lounge where you can get crab cakes, pizza, or burgers, and sit on the upper deck with a great view of Big Bay. Closed Mondays and Tuesdays. The clubhouse, which requires being a member, has a game room and heated pool. Next is Yacht Basin Marina, where you can get gluten-free Mexican pizza at Lolo's Bar and Grill, or stay in a vacation rental for parties up to 12 people, with a conference center that can host weddings and events with a pool, salon, and spa. In between the two marinas is a boat launch and Holland Water Sports, where you can rent jet skis, powerboats, and pontoons. We are going to rent our pontoon on the other side of the river. We reach Holland State Park, great area for bicycling, with a path on both sides of the road. We'll hop on the bike later and show you more, but now let's get on the boat. We head over to the south side of Lake Makatawa, where you can rent the Bungalow, a lakeside home overlooking the harbor. We choose One Adventure Rentals, which is located in this trailer for our pontoon boat. They were cheaper than the places on the north side of the river and had no issues at all. It was $165 an hour for this 20-foot pontoon and $25 to bring your dog. You can also rent kayaks here. As we head out on the Holland Harbor Channel, we enter the Ottawa State Beach area. The entrance into Ottawa Beach by car is $5 for Michigan residents and $9 for out-of-state, but it is well worth it. Picnic areas with trees for shade as people chill and watch the boat sail through the channel. A bike path through the sand. The Holland Harbor Light, known as the Big Red Lighthouse, opened in 1872. While it is on the south side, you also get a great view from the north side as well. Most of the south side is vacation rentals and private property. There is a boardwalk on the north side. You can walk all the way out over the jetties, popular for fishing. Now, if we continue across Lake Michigan to the southwest, we would be in Chicago in 95 miles. There are two ferries that go across Lake Michigan. The fastest is the Lake Express, which goes from Muskegon, Michigan to Milwaukee. It takes 2.5 hours. Or the SS Badger, which goes from Ludington, Michigan to Manitowoc, Wisconsin. It takes about 4 hours. Okay, Bella is going to drive the boat while I fly the drone and show you some of the beach. Ottawa Beach is one of the most popular beaches in Michigan. It can get crowded on certain days, so it is good to get there early in the day, especially on July 4th weekend like we are. At times, the seaweed and algae can be heavy, but the advantage to Ottawa Beach is there are good concessions here, with an ice cream shop. There is a new playground, volleyball courts, and also 2 modern campgrounds and paddleboat rentals. If you want to live on the beach here, just north of Ottawa Beach is Spyglass Condos, and further down is Tunnel Beach, which we will show just a little bit later. For now, let's head back to south of the channel. The beach house at Makatawa Park is just 200 yards from the lighthouse, a row of charming historic cottages. It allows you to listen to the waves rolling over the sand as you lie in bed in the morning. Sound good? Back through the harbor on the north side is the Black Lake Boardwalk. Black Lake is the former name of Lake Makatawa. It was changed in 1935. I think that sounds much better than Black Lake. It has nice long boardwalks, great for fishing and biking. Looking for cottages on the north side of the lake? The Gables Cottage Rentals are walking distance to the beach and can be rented on lakem.com. You can get espresso, donuts, ice cream at the old-fashioned general store, a Holland tradition. Across the street is Dune Dogs. Mount Pisgah is a 157-foot sand dune, which you can climb via a boardwalk stair system. It gives you a great view of Lake Makatawa. Just a great area for recreational bicycling. Check out more of the homes. The Makatawa Boathouse is where you can rent kayaks and paddle boards. Across the street is the Oak Grove Resort and Campground, with full RV hookups, modern cabins, playground, free bike rentals, and a heated pool and hot tub. We now head north to Lakeshore Avenue to Tunnel Park. Lakeshore Avenue is really a beautiful drive all the way up to Grand Haven. Tunnel Park is a 22-acre preserve with a swimming beach, picnic shelters, 4 sand volleyball courts, horseshoe pit, vending machines, and a large playground area. You can get to the beach by a sand dune climb stairway with scenic views of Lake Michigan, or go through the tunnel, which gives this park its name. The Lakeshore Trail runs alongside of Lakeshore Avenue uninterrupted for 20 miles from Holland to Grand Haven. 9 miles north of Ottawa Beach is Port Sheldon and Pigeon Lake. This is one of the more popular spots for kayaking and canoeing. After 6:30, there is no wake on Pigeon Lake, which makes it a great place to paddle and take in the sunset. It is also a popular fishing port. We arrive in Grand Haven, an old-fashioned town that combines small-town living with big lake waterfront activities, a haven for boaters. Located at the mouth of the Grand River, the longest river in Michigan at 252 miles long. It flows through Grand Rapids, which we will show next week. Grand Haven has over 100 miles of bike trails. It is a popular staycation destination for residents of Michigan's inland cities. The water temperature in the summer is in the low 70s. Downtown, like Holland, a historic, popular place for dining and shopping, but more of a nightlife here than what you would see in Holland. The Grand Haven Theater Bar, a martini bar with live music with a Delight Bar and Grill next door. Also the Kirby House Restaurant with live music and second-floor water views. Grand Haven is popular for fishing charters, like Black Label Sports Fishing Charters, located near the Chinook Pier. The Chinook Pier Park is a great hangout, easy to find. Look for the old coal tower and the Pier Marquette locomotive. The Grand Haven Farmers Market is here from May through October. Just recently opened up again after the COVID-19 shutdown. This is a beautiful park. It overlooks Grand Haven Boardwalk and Municipal Marina. A must-do after sunset is the Grand Haven Musical Fountain, a synchronized display of water and lights on Dewey Hill on the north side of the river. But you view it at Lynn Sherwood Waterfront Stadium on the south side of the river. The shows have been put on hold during COVID-19, but normally runs nightly from Memorial Day through Labor Day. I have to say the Grand Haven Boardwalks is one of the nicest waterfront areas in the country. It is 1.5 miles long from the Chinook Pier to the catwalk of the pier and lighthouse. Grand Haven has been given the honorable title of Coast Guard City, USA, with a major Coast Guard station here, next to Escanaba Park with the red paved sidewalk. There is ice cream available at the Pier Peddler here, and you can learn about the history of the Coast Guard in the park. The Grand Haven Pier is a great place for catching the sunset. You can also camp here with RV parking. There are 2 lighthouses on the Grand Haven South Pier connected by a lighted catwalk. This is one of the most photographed lighthouses in Michigan. We did a video 2 years ago of the lighthouses around the state of Michigan, if you would like to see more lighthouses. We now head 10 miles south of Holland to Saugatuck, named one of 10 all-star American beach towns by Coastal Living magazine. It has a quaint beach town atmosphere. Saugatuck is where you can really get back to nature, and one of the best ways to do that is to take a Saugatuck dune ride. For $22 for adult or $12 for children ages 2 to 11, you can ride out in the dunes of Allegan County. We cross the Kalamazoo Lake on the Blue Star Highway. The Big Red Dock Cafe is a quirky hangout offering American pub grub and full bar. Try an accommodation literally on the water on the C-Suite's bed and breakfast luxury yacht. One of the best ways to tour Saugatuck is a 2-hour tall ship cruise on the schooner Serenity. The Sunset Cruise is $49 for adult or an afternoon sail for $39. We drive up the west side of the Kalamazoo River heading towards Oval Beach. Most of the restaurants, shops, and cottages are in the downtown area on the east side of the river. You can take a chain ferry for $2 to travel across the river, the only operating chain ferry in the country. It departs each dock every 10 to 15 minutes. It is run by the Star of Saugatuck, which also offers daily cruises on a paddle wheel boat. The Beachway Resort is the closest resort to Oval Beach on Perryman Street. To get to the beach, you can either drive up on Perryman Street or you can also climb 302 steps up Mount Baldhead, and on the other side descend into the grassy coastal sands of Oval Beach. Oval Beach was voted one of Condé Nast Traveler's top 25 beaches in the world. The daily entrance fee is $10. It has easy parking concessions and a picnic area.